key part of the Citigroup deal. The government must approve all executive compensation, including bonuses. Remember, people were really outraged that the TARP did include that provision. Well, now it does. You know, more of the bailouts are including that. But should the government approve big bonuses for Citi execs at the end of this year, given their performance? John Warren is with A-List Associates. That is an executive recruiting firm. And believe it or not, folks, he says yes.
Surrender.
They ought to give them big bonuses, John.
Not big bonuses.
Come on.
Not so big. Not so big.
Okay, what do you mean?
All right, here's what I think. You have to be on Wall Street. You have to know the formula that goes in with investment banking. You know, these people get into the business to protect us and make sure we make money.
But they haven't done that this year, so I don't know if their bonuses should reflect that they haven't done that.
Right. Well, I think, if you're looking at the subprime lending that went on, that killed everything, basically, because that's where it all started. The atom bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, but whatever happened to the good stocks that were out there, and you're a guy who's investing in your portfolio, is putting money in solid stocks. Now, of course, that's going to get the downfall, it trickles down, and everybody gets hurt. So here's your investment banker or the persons that work at Citi. They're putting in 12-hour days, 15-hour days, and they're in the front lines. They're really looking to protect your money that you've given to them.
Okay, so wait a minute. So are you saying that there should be differences made between maybe the board of directors, between the people on the management office versus those who are on the trading floor, on the trading desks?
True, absolutely. I think you have to differentiate who's who. The big guys, the big cheeses, the big CEOs, they need to let go. Forget bonuses, it's not coming. You're loaded enough. And then you got the guys who are your investment bankers, and you have VPs that employ a lot of these people. They're in charge of a lot of that. So that's a lot of responsibility. And they've done a great job year in, year out. Of course, now we have a problem. So everybody's pointing the fingers.
So, I mean, I think that makes sense. You know which division, whether it's private banking, investment banking, bonds, which segment of these different divisions did well, and you give them the bonuses based on performance.
Right.
What about now? What they're trying to do is say, like some of the, excuse me, guys, I have a cold. UBS, for example, is coming out with saying, we're going to have a new payment compensation structure, whereas we're going to also say, okay, your bonuses are over a couple of years, but we're also going to assess the risk that you take.
Sure.
If you take a high risk, you may get less of a bonus.
Right, exactly. If you do take a bigger risk, that's the gamble that goes along with this industry as well. But again, only people that are in this Wall Street, in the industry of finance, know that that's part of the equation of getting, why did they get in this industry in the first place? Because they know it's lucrative. They know there's money in it. And if you do a great job, the payoff is phenomenal. Do I want the government to come in and say, okay, well, this gentleman, this department should get X bonus? I think you should leave it to the smart guys who know their talent, that are in the trenches with them, and
but if they're taking all this taxpayer money, then the government should have the right to say, hey, if you're going to give the CEO or any of the managing directors a 20% bonus,
right,
several $1 million, that's not going to fly.
Right, but if you don't bonus these guys out, I've said this before, they're going to leave you.
John, that's always the argument that there are no other jobs out there.
No, but the thing is that there are. A lot of people don't think there's jobs out there. These are these boutiques, these small private equity companies that are springing up. And these guys got some cash. They got overhead that's not as big as your Lehman's and whatever.
Sorry, my throat. All of a sudden, sorry about that. I hope you don't have all these germs. All right, on tap next.